6 with a concussion, first 10 days in May. So it's been a revolving door as some come back, others leave for Indiana. They've got to get Sabonis healthy if they're going to have any chance at all. Lakers working the perimeter. Kuzma, there he is, driving into the lane, throwing it up, not going to get it. Montrez. Well, there's the hero of a couple of games, Wesley Matthews, who's in for the Lakers. Underneath, again doing work. All right, Wesley Matthews, in case you missed either of the games, had a great putback to send one game into overtime, and then the game-saving steal against Kelly Olynyk the other night. Matthews and what he's meant.
That's just Wesley doing what Wesley does. I mean, he's always been a very, very talented defender as the Lakers turned over on the steal by McConnell.
And then it's in his last 7 games now. He had a bunch of coaches' decisions, DNPs for a while. Still knocked down that 3, though. McConnell got little on big as he's working on Montrez. Bounced it underneath. Fake. And Sampson put him in the popcorn machine. And a foul on Montrez.
Couple up. More importantly, when you've got an all-around guy like Russell Westbrook, who has just been on an absolute tear.
Past the Big O for the most all time. Montrez going to the cup. Boy, he's got confidence. 40-32.
And more points in the paint for the Lakers.
Again, Indy gives up the most paint points. They score the 3rd most. That's a scoop at it. Mack from distance clanks it off the back iron. And here come the Pacers. They wrap up their home schedule today. They have a game tomorrow night in Tampa. They got to go all the way to Tampa. Lay it up and in. Either, and they were working on AD's shoulder, so let's hope that was just a precautionary thing. We'll see if he gets back on the floor soon. Lakers lead at 40-36. We're in the 2nd quarter. Lakers so far shooting 55% and dominating in the paint. They have 20 paint points already. McLemore on its way, comes up short. Rebound to the smallest guy on the floor, and that is T.J. McConnell.
And all of a sudden, all the momentum is with the Pacers.
That's a good move by McConnell. Stop, turn, shoot. McConnell, who is 2nd in the entire league in steals. Jimmy Butler's #1. So McConnell, you talked about it, so he's a pest.
Yeah,
on this defensive end.
Defensively, he can really mess up your offense.
Goga was right there to deny Montrez, and all of a sudden, Indiana can either tie or take the lead. This is for the tie. It's going to be Montrez. Boy, he came out with that one. Everybody again was just sort of looking at it. Did not travel in
of the regular season. And as I was mentioning earlier, they need their starters to get as much time together to end the season as possible.
Weird schedule for the Lakers, playing 4 back-to-backs in the final 2 weeks. It all ends this weekend. And how about tomorrow? Everybody in the league is playing. All teams will be in action tomorrow. As LeBron brings it into the front court, attacking 47. Kind of wanders into the paint. They'll work the perimeter. Oh, Wesley Matthews
has the lead back to 6.
Again, Laker fans, Lakers could end up 6th in the West or in the play-in at #7. And then if they win, then they would secure the 7th spot. If they lose, they get another opportunity to become the 8th seed. And in that case, they would play Utah. So they've got plenty of different scenarios still in play. But the most important one is they're watching their players healthy on the court. Whoa, THT, just take it all the way. Why not?
Yeah, he just loves to play in a crowd.
So aggressive. Goga from distance. Horton Tucker has 5 of them. So is LeBron, count it, and 1. Just go. Right now, the Lakers at their biggest lead of the game. LeBron can't add to it, but he might here. Fall away at the base, comes up short. We've got Montrez down, so they've got numbers coming back the other way. Little miscommunication, but Karis LeVert will hold on to it. He's going to pull up from about 10 feet and score it. There's LeVert. Of course, his cousin Eddie LeVert of the OJs. LeBron back to the basket. Thought about going baseline. Instead, it's Wesley Matthews launching. Lakers are 4 for 11 from downtown. Coming up on the halfway mark of the second quarter. And the Pacers match the Lakers now with their 4th 3 of the game.
Wow, cut that 11-point lead just about in half. 2 quick trips, all it takes.
LeVert acquired from Brooklyn as part of that 4-team James Harden deal. Wound up here in Indy. LeBron tries the triple. All right, so an 8-0 run follows a 9-0 Laker run. That one is out of bounds. I support Mr. Trudell because that's a harsh sauce that they've got going on at St. Elmo's. I'm not definitely disagreeing. Here is LeVert. It's just funny watching Mike. Here is LeVert over LBJ. Dre Drum's got a rebound. He does that better than anything else. Led the league numerous times. Again, if the Lakers tie Portland, Portland owns the tiebreaker. That's why Portland would get the 6th seed on its way from distance. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
Lakers turning it over 2 trips in a row. See if they can get a shot attempt on this trip.
Backing up is AD. Touch pass, corner, KCP. Got to get a bounce, and it won't. Up over on the road was April 26th at Orlando. They haven't won here at Indy in a long time, and we'll remind you of that a little bit later on. We've got footage of the last time they won. Kobe's involved with that. Rebound secured by AD. LeBron into the front court. LeBron stops, looks, will find Davis. They'll play 2-man game out on top. Now the quarterback says, let's run some right here, and he directs traffic. Under 4 minutes to play in the quarter. Ooh, and they were looking for the reverse dunk on the alley-oop. They're going to make sure that, but as Alex said himself, he just doesn't want that thing lingering. And if you don't need Alex, I mean, you're somebody who can set things up. It's such a great defensive player for the Laker team. I know you don't like it when we say the GOAT, Stu, but I know his teammates call him that occasionally, so why not?
Let his teammates call him that.
So be a
always
huge part.
It's always good when undrafted type free agent type players have success. That tells you how much work they put into doing what they
make it worse or injure it. It's just something that's is kind of going to bother him and hurt him, but he can play through pain. They expect that he will, and hopefully again it gets better before the postseason or whatever ends up happening next week, right, playing or not, comes about.
Well, that's the old adage: is you can play with pain, you can't play with injury.
You know, Alex was really scoring the ball too.
So is Samson.
Yeah, well. There's the GOAT right there, Samson. I know, Stu. I'm just having fun. Here's 14 points. Underneath, rebound taken by Indy. 52-48. Lob underneath to Goga. Oh, Drummond's there. Get that out of here. Now here's LeBron. Bounce AD all the way. On the year, averaging 22 points a game. Anthony Davis. You know, before his injury, he was in double digits every game.